Welcome to Positive Energy with Crystals. My name's Hillary and I'm really excited to do this. I might be a little hyper. This is a VR to Carla from Miss Kulala's Mystical Musings. She started a tarot hashtag called Enchanted Decks. And I decided I could totally do this in crystals. So this is Enchanted Crystals. And so her descriptions is decks with gilded edges, metallic finishes, luminous artwork, an unmistakable magical feeling when the light hits them just right. These are the decks that feel alive in your hand. So this is the crystal version of all of that. So let's do this. All right. I'm going to try not to make this too long, but I'm going to warn you, I will probably get easily distracted because there's lots of shininess and coolness on this little tile. And we all know what happens when I get distracted by shiny crystals. So let's start with Moonstone. Now, if I can, where's that flash I showed in the Moonstone video? I don't remember where it is. So this is Rainbow Moonstone. And usually I can get, oh, right there. Can you see it? Anyway, there's a flash of rainbow in there. Now, I did a monthly video of this, of course, so go watch that if you want to see more about it. But it's good for emotional stuff. It's very gentle. It helps intuition. It's protective. Helps with female stuff. It's pretty. It's got some tourmaline in there. I love rainbow. I love all Moonstone, but this Rainbow Moonstone piece, just when you catch that little flash of rainbow in there, it's amazing. Oh, there, you can see it. See? Right there. Awesome. Okay, keep going. Next, we're going to go Lapis Lazuli. It's been a while since I've done a video on Lapis Lazuli, and I don't know, let's see, right in there. Can you see it on the camera? So Lapis Lazuli, to me, look at that blue color. That's, to me, is amazing that can be that blue. Now, I know Sodalite can be that pretty blue too, but I don't know, Lapis Lazuli, the blue it reaches, it just amazes me. Plus it's got that sparkle. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up. That's pyrite that's sparkling in there, and it's just, it's enchanting and it's pretty. It's also great for communication, intuition, creativity, and motivation. Alright, keep going. Let's see, Goldstone. So I know Goldstone, like I've said many times, I know Goldstone is man-made, and I don't care. It's made up of, copper and all the other stuff. So it's natural materials put together. Move the sparkle of my ring out of the way so you can just focus on the sparkle of the Goldstone. Anyway, it's beautiful and it's sparkly. And here I've got, there's this really, really sparkly, sometimes they call it red Goldstone, sometimes it's called brown Goldstone, sometimes it's just called regular Goldstone. This one is a little less sparkly, but still beautiful. And then we've got a blue piece, and then some green. I love Goldstone. It's my go-to for manifestation work now. I don't care if it's man-made, natural-made. Goldstone is, I love it. I've also done a video on it, of the regular Goldstone. Next, Selenite. Now, Selenite, I don't think everybody would consider Selenite a enchanted crystal. But to me, it just, I don't know. It feels enchanted to me because it doesn't, I don't know, it just feels like it should fall apart, which it's fragile. Let's focus. And it'll dissolve in water, but it just feels, you know, it's good for so many things. Like, it's good for charging and cleansing magical tools, psychic work, protection, optimism, decision making. And when I hold it, it just feels magical to me. I don't know. It just, to me, it's one of those feeling ones. And I'm pretty sure I've done a Selenite video. I've done so many now, it's kind of hard to keep track. And if my book was nearby, I'd look. But, so Selenite, I think, is an enchanted crystal. Snowflake Obsidian. So Snowflake Obsidian, I have not done a video on, but I plan on doing one. I'm hoping sometime this year. Maybe not. It has similar properties to regular obsidian, but it does have a little bit of difference. So it's got the protection. I don't think, like, a regular obsidian, see, to me, this one feels more intense than this one. The Snowflake Obsidian, it's a little more gentle than the regular black obsidian. So, it's similar but a little bit different. It's grounding, it helps remove negativity, heals old karma, and change harmful thoughts. Change harmful thought patterns. I got distracted. So that's Snowflake Obsidian. What is next? Oh, Super 7. So I'm hoping to work with Super 7 this year. I won't carry this one because this piece is a little bit big and a little bit more fragile. I've got a tumbled piece, but it's a mix of 7 crystals. There's amethyst, cocaxinite, geothite, lapidocrysite, rutile, smoky quartz, clear quartz, and sometimes hematite. But the mix of those 7 crystals together, it just feels like magic to me. Now, a lot of those too, like the amethyst, smoky quartz, clear quartz, hematite, I've worked with quite a bit, and so just, I don't know, it feels good. And then you add in those other ones, and it feels, what am I trying to say? It feels comforting, and like I know those feelings or those energies. And it feels good. So that's Super 7. Next is Rutiized quartz, and I don't know. So, like, I've done terminated quartz where it's got the black tourmaline going through quartz. This has got rutile. You can see it going through. Now, mine is a smoky quartz with the rutile going through it. So, Rutiized quartz, it looks like gold needle slivers running through. I'm trying to get like a really good, I can see it perfectly out of the camera. There's kind of a good way, or a good view. So, it's good for grounding, protection, and it's uplifting. It amplifies energy. Amplifies the energy of rutile. It's also good for stress relief, emotional healing, spiritual growth, and boosts confidence. Plus, it's just so pretty. Alright, next, we can't leave out BumbleBee Jasper. We have to have BumbleBee Jasper just because, yeah, it's pretty, but it feels good to hold and carry and look at and to say BumbleBee Jasper. You've seen it a lot in my videos. I've done a video on it. It helps with courage, positive attitude, motivation, manifestation, helps you accept change, gives you confidence. It's just a magical crystal overall. I love it. All right. Let's see, which one did I do next? I gotta stay with my notes so I can stay on track. Next is amber. Okay, so amber it's millions and millions of years old tree sap that's been petrified, or mostly petrified. Oh, there you can kind of see. So it's got stuff in it. So it's the tree sap. Like this is more of a raw piece. It looks more like it's been chiseled off, and this one has been shaped into a why do I have such a hard time with that word? Cabochon. So you could put it in a necklace or something. Mine's pretty scratched up because until recently it was just kind of in a box. But isn't that beautiful? And because it's so old, it just feels enchanting to me and magical. And it's good for healing, courage, good luck, protection, helps balance emotions, helps with patience. Some of them even have like little bugs in them, which those are expensive. I don't have any bugs in mine, but they're still, you know, it's part of this just debris, and it just makes it enchanting. Plus it's really old tree sap. All right. Next are Rutiized crystals. I've got this amethyst aura. I've got several pieces of it. This is a rainbow aura quartz. It's really pretty. And then I think this is a titanium aura quartz. I can't remember for sure. I'm pretty sure it's titanium aura. So what they do is they take metals and they put it on, usually it's quartz, sometimes it's amethyst. What else have I seen it on? It's usually a quartz type, which amethyst is a type of quartz. It's usually a lighter colored quartz. And then they put the metals on it, and then they put it into this high oven, like vacuum chamber thing that cooks it on and really makes it stick on. So you get the properties from the actual crystal, plus you get the properties from the metals that are cooked on to the crystal. So like the amber is, or not amber, amethyst. You've got the properties of the amethyst plus the properties of the metal that's cooked on there. And same with the clear quartz, which clear quartz amplifies. So the clear quartz can actually amplify the metals. And to me, that just, it makes it super magical. Plus it looks amazing. So the amethyst can help promote happiness and joy, reduce anxiety and negativity, heal tension. It's good for chakra work and helps with meditation. And then the quartz ones, works similar to the amethyst, but it's also good for peaceful and tranquility. Helps communication, helps release resentment and grief, helps with grounding and confidence. And I think Rutiized crystals are just, they're pretty. They look fake, and I guess they're not man-made, they're man-altered, but they're using metals, and they're beautiful. Okay, keep going. I missed Labradorite. So Labradorite I've also done a monthly video on, and so much flash. It's another one of those that just feels like magic, and it looks like there's magic. Because how does that much flash get into something that came from the earth? It's just amazing. Labradorite's my favorite for intuition work, psychic work, transitions, and working through stuff. So much flash. It's so pretty. Okay, just a couple more. Next, we're gonna go with Peacock Ore. Peacock Ore looks fake. This looks like it's painted on, but this is natural. And that to me is very enchanting. That's just amazing. This piece I bought to actually, because I want smaller pieces. So this piece will eventually, why am I having trouble focus? This piece will actually be broken in half at some point. This piece I want to leave whole. But this piece will be broken into smaller pieces. And when that happens, the inside is still gonna look like this, which just amazes me. There's a big chunk of pyrite right there. So it's also, this like scientific-y name is calcopyrite, but everybody just calls it Peacock Ore because it's so pretty. It's good for creativity, flexibility, innovation, helps you find new friends and then lost items, helps with communication, helps self-esteem and fear, and helps with joy and happiness, because how can you not look at this and be happy? Kind of like BumbleBee Jasper. It helps with changing habits and blocks negativity, because negativity can't be something around something so pretty. Eventually I want to work with it for a month, but I need a smaller piece, which will hopefully, I'm hoping I can get a small enough piece to carry it in my pocket from that. It is a little rough, so I'll probably have to put it in a separate bag from my normal stuff, but Peacock Ore is so pretty. Okay, one last one. And now, this is the definition, I think, of enchanting. This is my Enhydro Quartz. You can see oh, there you can see it perfectly. See the bubble? That is water trapped inside this quartz that has been there for millions or billions of years. And to me, that's so enchanting. And the purpose of this crystal is to show it off as much as possible. I don't know that I'll ever like carry it for a month, but I like to show it off as much as possible, because that's a water bubble stuck in a rock, and it's enchanting and amazing and magical, and you can see it. And we may just have to do a video where I just sit here and go like this back and forth for a half hour or so. You'd all watch that, right? I would. Okay, so that's all my enchanting crystals. Well, the ones for this video. I didn't want to make it hours long. There's more that I could have included, but I needed to keep it. It looks like we're about 19 minutes into this video. I'm sure I'll have to cut some of that out for who knows whatever. But this was a happy, fun video to do, and I'm so happy that I could participate in it, doing it as a crystal version instead of a tarot. So thank you to Carla from Miss Kulala's Mystical Musings for coming up with the enchanted decks that I then turned and did my version with enchanted crystals, and it was fun. I'll see you next time.